See, the donation stuff is interesting. Like, of course, yes, I do. I would love to make a better income with the side businesses that I do. But also, it's a little contradictory as well, because we also talk about being responsible financially, saving your money, investing your money, working up the corporate ladder. Like, we talk about finance a lot as well on this channel. And so, like, if you guys have the extra money and it doesn't bother you and you would like to super chat, then by all means do it. But if you are struggling financially and times are tough, the live stream is completely free. If you want to support me financially in some way, you can, I don't know, maybe watch a different video and let the ad play through or something. I have 3 part-time jobs, right? I am okay. I have an income, right? I don't rely on streaming or YouTube to pay my bills. And so I would much rather you guys not super chat if you are still struggling financially. And that is the honest truth. That is advice I would tell a friend. Like, if I had a friend who had a bunch of credit card debt and he was, struggling to pay his car bills or his oil change or his rent, and then I see him super chatting or donating to some streamer, I'd be like, hey man, is that like the best decision to make? Like, I get it if the person that is streaming provides you with value and you want to pay that forward, then by all means. But also, if you're not doing well, you can watch a stream, watch it for free, work on your finances, work on your decision making, work on your job or your income, and then when things get better, and then you can send a super chat, I guess. So yeah, just trying to be honest. And I know that most streamers would say that is so dumb, because I know a lot of full-time YouTubers and streamers. I'm in like a Discord group with a lot of them, and they have this stupid saying that they always say to think of your subscribers as sheep and tell them to subscribe, tell them to hit the like button because they'll do it. Tell them to donate, tell them to send money on PayPal, tell them to buy a super chat because they'll do it. And I hate this mentality of viewing your subscribers like sheep. It's like you're just treating them like shit. And the whole point is you just want to make money and you're just begging for donations all the time. Like, that's not what I want to do. So I get it. My perspective from a business standpoint is poor, but this is how I feel. And you guys know how I am. I will always tell you straight up the real dope about how I feel and what my intentions are. If there's ever a time where I am struggling financially and I start asking for donations, or if I reach out for help, then you'll know, right? I'll tell you straight up, like, hey, I don't know, I lost my job, or I'm sick, or I can't work. Like, if it's like that, I would straight up tell you. Subscribers are not sheep. That is a stupid way to play this game, in my opinion. Sounds like DSP gaming. Oh, it's just... Because here's the other thing too. The hypocrisy is hilarious when it comes to this stuff. When you see people making fun of others and shitting on them for asking for donations, but then they turn around and do the exact same thing they were criticizing. Like, just imagine the hypocrisy in that. It's hilarious. It's so funny. And so I never want to be like that, right? I never want to say one thing and do another. That's the last thing that I want to do. The day Derek E begs is the day we all unsub. Yo, the day I have merch, the day when I say buy my t-shirt, then everyone should unsubscribe. Oh, fuck. Yo, guy, buy my coffee mug. That's another thing. That Discord group that I'm in told me. They're like, oh, how come you don't have merch? I'm like, merch? For what? My face on a t-shirt? Like, what do you... Picture of me and my kids on some socks? Like, what kind of merch would I make? We talk about life. We talk about self-improvement here. Like, what kind of merch could I make? A hoodie? You know what I mean? I get it, because other people make merch and you can list it on your YouTube channel and it'll show underneath the video and people buy it, right? People buy it. You can get it drop shipped. You don't have to do anything and it makes that money. I totally get it. But unless all of you guys in the chat are serious and demand merch, I am zero interest in ever selling any of that. You seem chill, bro. Kind of feel like you're too much of a normie to make it as personality, though. That's fair criticism. See, that's the thing, too. The social media game is an attention game. It is who can be the most partisan, who can be the most polarizing, who can have the wildest take. And I get it, right? That type of shit sells. That gets clicks, animosity, arguments, judging people, criticizing people, being brash. All of those characteristics of a channel, of an influencer, of a creator, it is incredibly popular, and I get it. But that is not who I am. And so I would have to be wearing a mask in order to obtain that level of popularity. You know how hard that would be? To fake it every single day for the sake of what? Metrics, analytics. And so for me, I'm not interested in that. Like, I know so many people, their goal, social media, they want to be famous. They want to be Logan Paul or Jake Paul or that girl on TikTok who dances. What's her name? Can't remember what her name is. But then if you do that, then it's a facade, right? You're wearing a mask. It's not authentic. It's not real. It's not who you are. And how long can you keep it up? How long will the illusion last? And I don't want any part of that, any of that. Because this, for the stream, you know, we go live, we have fun. I am just myself. There's no acting. I don't have to fake anything. There's no bullshit, nothing. I'm not worried about trying to become some super famous person that, I don't know, gets on Logan Paul's podcast or goes super viral. You know what I mean? That's not the game that I'm playing. It all depends. Like, what's your goals for social media? Everyone has different goals. Everyone has maybe, if it's not fame, maybe it's money. Or maybe it's just an outlet to show their creative skills. You know, there's people who make pottery or paint or draw, or they have some super niche skill they want to share to the world. Like, everyone's goals for social media are incredibly different. Of course, it is nice to get that feeling of growth, but it's not my key metric that I'm optimizing for, right? But yeah, fair enough though. Fair enough. Please donate. I can't pay my bills. Yo. Normie merch incoming. But you know what though? Maybe we need more just normal people. Like, isn't that more beneficial for society? Just have a normal bro like me who's into fitness, who's into investing, who's into self-improvement, who's into basketball and StarCraft. Normal guy shit who buys non-brand name medication, because if you look at the ingredients of Tylenol, it's the same shit as a no-name brand. I buy generic shit. I'm a normal dude. I go to Costco. That's where I buy my chicken. I eat hot dogs in the food court like any other normal dude. And so maybe we need more of that for us normal people in the world who are just trying to live our best lives. And we need less of this instant gratification, ridiculous freak show that social media is nowadays. But what do I know? On some level, you do desire attention if you're on YouTube. That is true. I'm sorry if I'm being negative, just thinking out loud. Appreciate you being open to the criticism. No, the criticism is fair and it's accurate. But one thing that I am very good at is I don't take anything personally. And a big reason for that is these ideas, these beliefs that I have as an individual, I am not attached to them. So many people in this world have a belief system, a religion, a political slant, a food ideology that they subscribe to, and they wholeheartedly take that in as their personal identity. And whenever someone attacks those ideas, they get butthurt and you get defensive. That is not a good way to live your life. You, as an individual, you are who you are. And your ideas and your beliefs, that is a separate entity. And so, yes, the way that I do YouTube, it's probably dumb. It's probably really dumb. Think about the amount of time I invest. It probably looks foolish to all you guys. Like, what am I doing? the stream makes like, I don't know, 70 cents in AdSense a day or something ridiculous. I'm probably losing money in the electricity, the internet bill, the cameras, all the lights that are on. Think about the time that I could be spending on something better, doing overtime, getting another shift. So yes, like you guys are probably totally right. But that doesn't affect me or hurt my feelings in some way, because those are just some ideas and beliefs that I have. At the end of the day, I am still me. And again, it's this question of what are you optimizing for? And this channel, I am just optimizing for happiness, fulfillment, and just being authentic. And that way, it is enjoyable, it's fun, and if it stays this way, I'll never have to quit, right? Because there isn't this fake self that I'm trying to portray or keep up to show you guys in order to stay relevant, to be, I don't know, popular or mainstream. But also, criticism is good too, right? You need to be able to take criticism in stride. And that's something that was very hard for me to do for many, many years. I used to be in the YouTube comments all the time, arguing with people. Fuck you, you're wrong, I'm right. Just grit my teeth. Rage is at 100, my thumbs are going crazy. It's such a bad way to live your life. And then you think about that stupid interaction all day long. It carries on with you through lunch, to work, through dinner, and even at night at bed. Like when you're sleeping on your bed, on your pillow, you're thinking about that asshole that you got. Oh, I got him with a zinger. I showed him. You showed who? Some dude you don't even know on the internet? You know what I mean? So it is what it is, my friends.